Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Crave with Linda. So today is Wednesday? Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday, guys. And I'm just coming on because I'm going to be making dinner. It is probably around 4:40 in the afternoon, and I've been just hanging out all day. We're just outside laying on the swing and got eaten up by bugs and mosquitoes. So I'm like, let's go in, and I feel like making meatloaf. So that's what I'm going to be making. So let's get started. Let me get the stuff that I need to get over to the counter. All right, guys, I have everything ready. What I'm going to do is mix the meatloaf up. I'm also, while I'm making the meatloaf, going to stick this chicken in the oven in a pan, because I want to have this for sandwiches. I bought this for sandwiches. It was on special, and I love these roasting chickens for sandwiches. So while I'm doing this, I might as well do that. So I'm gonna do that at the same time. I think I'm gonna make homemade mashed potatoes with this and corn. Yeah, I got this chopped meat here. I have to use that. I'm not gonna use it all. I'm gonna save. What is this? I'm gonna save the rest. I'm gonna use some for the meatloaf, and then use the rest for hamburgers. Because me and Billy are the only ones that are gonna eat meatloaf. Frank doesn't eat meatloaf, and we like meatloaf left over for sandwiches too. So I'll see if this is enough. If not, I'll add a little bit. I'll add a little bit more of this. Oh, I can't stand one of the sponges right here. So this is my mom's recipe. I've done it like this all. She did it like this all her life. I do it like this all my life. I love it. So, chopped meat, 2 eggs, sometimes that iced tea goes to my throat. About a half a cup of breadcrumbs. Italian. These are Italian. We're gonna do some Mrs. Dash. We're going to do some pepper. I'm going to do just a little bit of regular salt, some grated cheese, I like the black pepper too, garlic, onion, parsley, and this is dried parsley, obviously. Italian seasoning. my my spice rack broke yesterday. Yeah, I have Italian seasoning over here, but my spice rack broke yesterday. The one that I have up here, the one that I have usually under the counter, it broke. So it's over there. Billy's gonna see if he can fix it. If not, I'm gonna be using it. Using it on the counter for now. All right. Let's put some water in it. I put water in my meatloaf. That's how I moisten it. My hands are clean. I love water. My mother used to use water constantly, for her meatloaf, her meatballs. That's what makes it nice and moist, and we like it very, very moist. So I don't want to handle the meat too much because I don't want it to get tough. So I'm going to smell it and see if it has enough seasoning in it. I'm probably gonna season it again, because that's usually what I do. I usually season it twice. Because I feel like the first time is not enough stuff. Not enough seasoning. Sometimes I can put it out in my meatloaf. Sometimes I don't. I don't think I'll do it today. Definitely needs more water. I can tell you that already. I'm gonna put a little bit more onion powder. I'm just gonna do a little bit more of each thing. Just for my own. Garlic. Some more grated cheese. Some more Italian seasoning. Oh, this is parsley. Some more parsley. Just a little bit more Mrs. Dash. And some more Italian seasoning. And some more black pepper. I'll use this because my hands are dirty. I can't use the other one. So, see, it's very wet. That's how we like it. And if it's wet to the touch, that's how I know it is perfect. Alright. Smells good. So I'm gonna wash my hands quick then, because I gotta get a pan out. So give me 1 second. All right, so I'm gonna spray some olive oil just on the bottom of the pan. Then we're gonna put the meatloaf in. I'm thinking it needs just a little bit more breadcrumbs, guys. I think I made it just a little bit too wet. So I'm gonna add a little bit more breadcrumbs. Because I want it to be wet and moist, but I don't want it to also like make a flat pancake. You know, I want it to have some sort of a shape. So I think that will do it. Yeah. I think it's good. I think it's good. So this is how we do it. You just turn it on into the pan, and then take our hands. Our hands are our best tools, guys, in the kitchen. The oven's on 385. I have it on preheating. You just like shape it into a dome, and this is how it'll cook. Okay, let me wash my hands again. So this will be a nice size meatloaf for sandwiches and stuff. All right, guys, it's gonna go in the oven, 375 for about 40 minutes. And let's get rid of this. We're going to, let me get a pan for the chicken and get the chicken opened up and get that in the oven for sandwiches. Then we'll peel some potatoes. Let me think what I'm going to put it in. That pan isn't big enough. that stuff. Oh, I need where's my big roaster? Let me guess. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Let's put it in here. I'll put it in this pan here. Because I don't know where my roasters are right now. So, whoopsie daisy. Let's put you this way. All right. This is how big is this? This is like a 5.5 pound chicken. So it's gonna be great because I don't use the legs for us, you know, the legs and the wings, I use them for Cooper. So the whole chicken will get utilized. Gotta rinse this quick because Billy's in the shower and he will use hot water. So let's just rip this off a little bit. Oh, I have no paper towels. Ran out of paper towels, guys. Yeah. So, there ain't no drying this with paper towels. Let me get the scissor. Cut this fat off. This scissor is not the right scissor. You get them mixed up. Let me get a couple on, sorry guys, let me get a couple of napkins. The napkins are gonna have to do it. Just to pad it a little bit. All right. Let me get under the skin. I gotta get some butter. Yeah, this will be perfect. I'll use this. This piece right here. It's like, I don't know, 2 tablespoons. Okay. And I'm gonna put it in here. I'm gonna season it up. Some onion, some garlic. You guys see what I'm doing over here. Some onion, some garlic, some pepper. Do Mrs. Dash. And just mix the butter up. And then we're gonna put the butter mix all the seasoning in the butter. Then we're just gonna shove the butter underneath the skin. Break this little membrane here, guys, that's in the chicken, right underneath there. That's all you have to do, is break it. And then this goes right in. And this will, you shove it in, but this will all melt down. So even if it's not all over it, which it is, because I'm just squeezing it, I'm pushing the butter all over. This will all melt into the, into the chicken breast. Take the rest of this off, and then just season the whole chicken with what's on my hands, and then I will season it more on top. I'll wash these off when I'm done. Onion, garlic, because I like the skin a little bit crispy too, so yeah, and just a little bit of Italian seasoning. And this is gonna be yummy. Let me wash my hands. Ow, 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 ow. All right. Had to do that quick because Billy. All right, so let's just spray some olive oil on it, on the skin, and we'll get this in the oven. So kill two birds with one stone. We got the chicken in. We've got the meatloaf in. We'll peel some potatoes. I think I'm gonna make some. Also, I have to make some carrots for Cooper. So I think I'm gonna make some carrots for myself too, because I got a big bag of carrots. So let's put this in the garbage. So I think I'm gonna peel some carrots and peel some potatoes. I'll leave these seasonings here. I'm gonna wipe these off as well. Because I was using them. We'll put all these over here for now. All right, guys, I just tasted my pickles. I had one yesterday. So good. Really came out delicious. All right. Let's get the cutting board. is closing. Right now, I'm gonna leave that. Let me get the carrots going first because they're gonna take longer. I actually want to peel some too for snacking. I'm trying to think how I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to do Cooper's carrots separate because his, I just leave the skin on. I don't take the skin off of his. So, let me just do this. I'll use this pot. I'm trying to think. Let me get the peeler out. Because I don't need his for right now, you know, that stuff for him right now, but I want to do them, get them done, so I will just cut the ends off of his and cut them slightly so they don't take a year and a month. Woo! Perfect, we're right in the thing. Yeah. I'll make these for him. Really? Cutting these up like this just for him, so when they cook, you know, they won't take forever to cook. But we'll let those, too much water, get some out of there. Alright, we'll use that for the other pot that I'm going to make from myself. Jesus Lord in heaven. I use this one for the carrots, and then this one I'll use, this one right here I'll use for the potatoes. I'll let that come up to a boil, so it's, you know, sorry guys. I got the carrots, I got the pot over there for the mashed potatoes. I'll do those last. First I'll do the carrots. Like I said, I'm going to do some to cook, and I'm going to do some to prepare them to be raw. These we'll put back in the fridge. And this chopped meats we'll put back in the fridge. Now this morning, Cooper, and yesterday was the same way, but yesterday he didn't want to eat his food, and then he ate later on, and today was the same thing. So I kept it in the fridge. I'm gonna reheat it now for him with a little bit of brown gravy. Sometimes when he doesn't want to eat, I put a little brown gravy in his food and with a little water, and I heat it in the microwave. And oh Jesus, no, that wasn't good. That wasn't brown gravy. That was taco mix. Ah, Lord, so that's not gonna, he can't eat this now. Wasted. Alright guys, so I had to throw that out because I don't want to give him taco seasoning. That's not gonna be good for him. So, the rest of the chopped meat that I have, I'm just gonna make up for him. I put it in the frying pan. I'll just make that up for him, and that'll be a couple of meals for him. So, we'll just do that. And, I'll make him, I think I'm gonna make him some rice tonight. He hasn't had rice. He's been having sweet potatoes. I think I'll give him the beef with the rice tonight. So I'm just gonna make some instant rice. I have the bag rice, but I'm not gonna use the bag rice. I'm gonna use a little bit of Frankie's instant rice. And we'll do that tonight. And I'll put a little of brown gravy in it, not taco seasoning. I just don't know whether I'm coming or going sometimes, guys. I really don't. I really should get the I should get the potatoes cooking too. I'll cut them really small. You guys see? I have my little garbage thing here, guys. Let's peel these potatoes. Like I said, it's only me and Frank, so, I mean me and Bill. So, we only need like 4 or 5 potatoes. And we'll have it left over tomorrow too. I keep switching you back and forth. Yeah, those pickles though that I make, they're very vinegary. So if you like vinegar, you'll like them. You know, they're dill pickles, but they don't have a huge flavor of dill. They do, but they're very tart. So if you like a tart pickle, you'll like them. If you don't, you won't. But I think, you know, you will. Alright, I'm doing two things at once. These are my carrots, the cooked ones. I'm cutting them fairly small so they'll cook up. I gotta check that meatloaf. Did I set the timer? Alexa, did I set a timer?
There are no timers.
No, I didn't set a timer. I don't want to cook the meat to death. I want it to be cooked, but I don't want to dry it out. I want it to have flavor for him. So I'm going to set it. Definitely done. We'll get these carrots into the water, and then I'll get the water going. I'll get the water running for the potatoes. Get the carrots in this water here. Ow. Some salt. I'm going to drain this of the grease in a minute. Let's cook the potatoes in the water first. I'm a carrot lover. Comment down below if you like carrots. I love carrots. I like them raw. I like them cooked. They're so sweet. One thing I hate doing is peeling potatoes. It's not my favorite, peeling. Carrots, you know. Woo! the skin is really the best part of the carrot. It's very nutritious and it's very healthy for you to eat. Sometimes I peel them, sometimes I don't, but most of the time I do peel them. I prefer them peeled. Potatoes, if I'm eating a baked potato, I love the skin, but I have to scrub it. You know, you can scrub it. Little red potatoes. I don't mind the skin on those if you cook those, boil them, and then you like roast them in the oven. They're so good. All right, let's rinse these off. Again, I'm out of paper towels. So it is what it is. Will survive. So I'm going to cut these fairly small. So they don't take a month and a year. What was that about? This will be plenty of potatoes for me and Bill. Alright, let's put cold water in here. Alright, let's move this off of here because we gotta do something with this. I gotta drain that off. Put these potatoes on the stove and let it cook away. Alright, let's just finish peeling these carrots. Because these carrots here I'm going to use, like I said, I'm going to use for snacking. So comment down below what you guys are having for dinner. How was your weather and wherever you are? Today was a nice day. It was kind of like 75, something like that, kind of cool. And it's going to rain supposedly tonight or this evening. Yes, we're supposed to have a little bit of a big storm or something. I don't know. But it was nice today, and so I went out and enjoyed a little bit of it. I woke up, I thought I felt really good. And then I ended up being in a funky mood and kind of laid on the couch. Didn't really get much done. Didn't get dressed. And finally, I got dressed around 2:30, 3 o'clock, and started my day. So just go with it, guys. Sometimes, you know, the depression and anxiety just kicks in, and I can't explain it. So I just go with it and do what I have to do to get through it. And I went outside, got a little fresh air, and then all of a sudden I felt better. And came in, decided to want to make meatloaf. Up until then, I wasn't sure what I was doing for dinner. I wasn't sure if I was making dinner. I don't even know what we were doing because I was so like irritable. I just get this irritable feeling over me and I can't make a decision and I just don't know what I want to do and I'm anxious. I'm bored and I'm anxious at the same time, if that makes sense. Strange, very strange. So anyway, here I am now. Alright, I want to show you, I don't know if you guys are new here, if you haven't seen this yet. My husband got me this on Amazon. It's awesome. It's like a little garbage can. And I absolutely love it because you could just push everything in here. And, you know, it's just great. It actually reminds me of my great aunt and my grandmother. They would keep like little, well, my great aunt would because she had her own little apartment, you know, her own little kitchen by herself. She used to have like a little coffee can where she used to keep all, like she would put her garbage in when she was cooking and preparing and stuff. So this reminds me of her. If she was alive today, oh my God, she would love this. They would love it. Stuff that we have today compared to what they had in the 70s and 60s. Unbelievable. And I got a lot of this stuff on the floor, so I'll just pick it up. Yeah, so this thing is awesome, guys. Then I empty it, and then I continue to use it. It's just great for cleanup, and really, really awesome. So I'm just gonna cut these in strips for snacking. Put them in a container. Because I find that if I have the carrots ready, you know, I will, if I want that crunch, something with a crunch, I will go to the carrot instead of going to the chip. Which I do the chips too, but at least I won't eat as much chips, you know. So I'll get a container and put these in. And these would be perfect for snacking. Some ranch dressing. I'm gonna put this friggin' thing away. Just throws in the garbage. I gotta make up this rice. Let me get the instant rice. So now, guys, see, I'm showing you, I'm just gonna empty this into the garbage now. All right, that's how convenient it is. You just empty it right into, and then at the end of the night, at least once a day, we have to soak it. You know, we clean it. Put hot water in it and a little soap and just, you know, clean it because otherwise if you leave stuff in here, sometimes I have a habit of doing that, it'll smell and you don't want that. So you just wash it once a day and it's great. I'm gonna put it back just like this for now because we're still using it, and at the end of the night, we will wash it. So I'm gonna wash my hands. I just checked the meatloaf. It's got like another 10 minutes. The chicken is cooking away. That'll take, you know, like another 25, 30 minutes. And this way the chicken will be done. And we can have that for sandwiches for the rest of the week. You know, it's not that big, so it won't last. It won't be a lot, but it'll be enough for us. Let's check everything here. Cooper's carrots are cooking. Woo! Mine are cooking because they're little, so they'll be done quicker. And the potatoes are boiling now. These are going to take like another 15 minutes. I got Cooper's meat ready. His rice is done. I'm just going to get it out of the microwave. It has to sit for 5 minutes. I put a little bit of salt in his rice and a little bit of salt on his meat. And it's okay. The dogs can have a little bit of salt. Whatever salt they have, the salt they pee out, and it is good. Sorry, and it is good for them to have some sodium. They're allowed. So let this sit a minute, so it just softens up all the way. And then that's for Cooper, and this is for me. I got corn. This I'm gonna put in a baggie for him. I'm gonna open up this corn. I think I'm just gonna put a little bit of gravy, not a lot, just a little of the powder, because I feel like he's not eating like he should. So, and this is gravy. Yeah, should check, but just assumed. You know. Just a little bit. I know there's sodium in it, but you know, it's fine. I know what I'm doing. Put a little bit of water in it, just so it makes a little bit of a gravy, say, like a brown gravy. I'll put it in the mic. And just waiting for the meatloaf and the potatoes to be done. Let's look at this chicken. I'm gonna put a little bit of water over that. Just a little. I'm not trying to make a gravy, but I just want to keep it nice and moist. What are you doing? Just about done. Very moist. Feel it? See the brown guys? This is really hot, so I gotta let it cool a couple minutes. I am going to give him, I took out one of his carrots because he eats raw carrots too. Raw carrots are very good for them too. So if it's a little bit hard, it's okay. I'm just going to cut it in cut it into small pieces because I don't want him to choke. But look, it's really kind of soft already. Just so he has a little bit of vegetable tonight. Because he didn't, like I said, he's not eating like he should. I don't know. He might have to go to the vet. I'm going to see how he is in the next day or two. Okay, this is really hot, so I got to give this a minute to cool off. I don't want him to burn himself. See the steam? So let's let it cool off. 1 minute, buddy. All right, I'm gonna open up this can of corn, and then we're just gonna wait for the stuff to be done. All right, people. I'm just heating up a little bit of milk. I'm gonna check that chicken in a minute. My carrots are almost done, so are Cooper's. Making the mashed potatoes. I put some butter already in here, a little bit of salt and pepper, and I'm heating up some milk. They say that when you heat up the milk, it just makes the potatoes not gummy. Sometimes it gets gummy. So I try to do it. I don't do it all the time, though. Not using my mixer, I'm just using the chopper. It'll have a little bit of lumpy lumps, but it'll be okay. I think it needs a drop more milk. And everything is basically done. I'm just waiting for the gravy to come up to a boil. And give it a little mixola. I'm gonna taste the mashed potato, see if it needs anything. That's really good, guys. A little bit of salt and just a little bit more butter. I didn't put a lot of butter in it already, so. And it's good. Yummy! All right, guys. That's it. So everything is done. I'm gonna check the chicken. And I'll show you our plate. Hey everyone, here's my plate. Yum. Oh, look at that. It's so delicious. Nice home-cooked meal. Maybe in like an hour and a half. Not even. So good, guys. So guys, I'm just going to say goodbye right now. I hope you guys are having a great day and a great night. Don't forget to hit that subscribers button, because when you subscribe, it really does help my channel grow. And I so appreciate all of you. Don't forget to hit that notification button with that bell, so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Like and share and comment down below, and we'll see you on the next one. Love yous. Have a great night. Bye.